All right, so this is your ARP. Open it up. This is your main unit right here, okay? In order to turn it on, you press this button. Wait till it beeps and then the feature is on. This is the up button. You hold this and that will go up, or you just go incrementally up once the pads are on. Same thing with down. Pretty simple power up and down in order to use the muscle stem function. Okay, you can pause it and it will turn it off, or pause it rather when you're using it, and then you press pause again and it goes right back up. Just be careful if you use the pause button and shut it off and then turn it back on, because a lot of the time it ramps up too fast, faster than how you initially ramped it, and it could shock you. The other button right here is the main pulse suspend button. So you turn it all up, you work out, you do your exercises afterwards. You want to do cool down. While it's up, you can just hit this button and this will now go into background mode, which means it's just circulating blood. You want to max this out and you can actually sleep at night with that on for healing properties. Make sure you take note of that. Background, you do not want to be able to hit this at night as well, because if you hit this again instead of turning off, it will also shock you. So make sure you keep this unit further away from you so you don't accidentally hit the main pull suspend or the pause and then the pause again, right? All right, then the next thing to look at is cords. So that's how you turn it off. You just hold it down. So at the top, you've got the charging cord, and you've got this one is for charging, I believe. Yes, this one is for charging. Here's your charging device. This just plugs into a charging portal. And then you take this and it goes into that part to charge. When you're charging, there will be no lights on, and the function of this won't be able to turn on. So the only thing that you'll be able to see is that here it will say the light will come on here for charging. When this is off, looks like it's green, and that means it's out. And then when I plug it in, it's red if it needs to be charged, okay? Once it's fully charged and finished, this guy, the green, will turn on, but right now it's in the charging mode. Note that you can't use the unit while it's plugged in. Okay, next feature is the pads. So how to apply the pads. You might have pads somewhat like this, or maybe smaller ones. This is your unit hookup. This device, or this connection right here, goes into this part, okay? Note the shape of this area right here, okay? And how it matches up with this shape. So see, there's a curvy part on the right side. When I hook it up, the curvy part is also on the right side. So I put the curvy part to the curvy part, like so, and then you are ready to hook up the red and the green, red and the black to two pads. If you want to do more, do 4 sites instead of 2. There are connection pads. I do not have them in this actual device, but you would add that connection pad onto both the red and it would split into 2, or the black and it would split into 2. And then when you're utilizing that, the four pads, let's show you this real quick. So here is your 2 leads. Sorry for all the back and forth. Here are your two leads. You'd put a black splitter on one side and a black splitter on this side, so now you have 4 leads. Just make sure this one per se would have two of the black leads on it. Make sure that those go the same body part or the same body site. So if I was doing glutes and middle of quad, I would have same leg on the right on the red one, and then opposite leg on the other one, just for ease of movement. Okay, that's all we got. Enjoy.